Hi everybody, it's Carrie. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. Today, guys, is going to be a story time. Now, guys, I'm sorry there's so much of videos of me babbling on, but as you guys, like I said, I'm getting into this before a little disclaimer, before I get into the actual video, guys. I am making a ton of videos back to back. Look, I'm still wearing my Patrick's Day shirt. Kiss me, I'm Irish. 25% anyway. So anyway, guys, this video is being filmed on St. Patrick's Day, very early in the morning. But guys, all these videos are being filmed. One about my piercings I want, and my hair growth update. This is being filmed the same day. But no. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I want to tell you guys how I met Grayson. Guys, this is a story I swore I'd never tell on YouTube. A few years ago, you guys know I love the mole, right? You guys know, like, the love of my life works the mole. Carl? Well, this doesn't predate Carl. This isn't that ancient. This doesn't predate Carl. This goes back, 18? Like, 5 years ago, I met Grayson, not his real name. Guys, let me say, when I say Grayson, Grayson's not his real name. I don't know how I'm gonna label this video. How I met Grayson. I'm not sure. So guys, I like to go to mall with my girlfriends, and back then I had a friend to go to mall. I still see him friend I hang out with, but she won't go to mall with me now. We go to mall, and I'm not gonna say what store Grayson worked in for my own protection, because I don't know, Grayson, you could be seeing this video, and I'd be really embarrassed if you are. Anyway. Anyway, I'm going to say he worked at the phone store. He worked close to the phone store, so it's not true. And I'm not going to say what mall Grayson worked at for my own safety as well. Not my own safety, just for my own main Grayson's privacy. Grayson's a cover name. Like I'm saying, Grayson, it's a cover name. So guys, anyway, I seen Grayson. I was having trouble with my phone. Not exactly. Guys, I'm ripping off a car a little bit. Sorry, I'm playing my hair. I'm ripping off a car a little bit, just so you guys don't know completely, because it's very personal. Anyway, guys, I'm on my phone. I stopped by, and Sale was also working, and another guy that worked with Grayson, and I was flirting with him, and I noticed that Grayson was always flirting with me. They sold ice cream next door to where Grayson worked. He was like, "You want to get some ice cream?" I was like, "Well, sure." Yeah, I'm hanging out eating ice cream and stuff. And Grayson seemed really nice, to be honest with you. He always said I was the most beautiful girl in the store. He always said, "Call me the most beautiful customer." And I was like, "Thanks, Grayson." He was like, "Oh, I'm beautiful." And I was like, "Oh, guys." I mean, a truck could have came and hit me, and I still would have been infatuated with him. Like, so anyway, guys, that was discovery. Grayson worked at the mall and the phone store, which is fine, he makes a living, and I actually really, oh my god, guys, this is going to make me sound like a sleaze. I forgot this part of the story. When I met Grayson, I had a boyfriend, so I wasn't showing, Grayson was showing interest in me first, but I wasn't showing interest back because I never gave him the cover name for this guy, because I'm never going to tell you guys about that guy. I was a really bad, abusive, violent, vicious guy. But Grayson told me I was beautiful. He told me I was cute, and me and my friends were the most prettiest girls in the mall. Grayson had a lot of crap on him, like rolling downhill. Grayson was gorgeous. Also, guys, his cover name, Grayson, I'm gonna tell you what, like, Grayson had red hair. Like lighter red, not deep red like my brother Derek, if you know Derek. His hair's not dark like Derek, also in the cover name. His hair isn't dark like Derek's, but it was a little bit darker than Bill Weasley in Harry Potter, which is a cover name also used for him, which is Bill. He seriously looked like, I don't know if my audience range may not know who I'm talking about. If Grayson Russell from Diary of a Wimpy Kid crossed looks with Donald Gleason from the Harry Potter movies, the actor who played Bill Weasley, that is exactly what Grayson looked like. So you guys know that I was like, yes, I want this guy. I want to date this guy, guys. I love redheaded men. Now, I love all men, guys. But there were some things very special about Grayson. He seemed like he first off, guys, he wanted me for who I was. Grayson didn't want me for my big breasts, my wide hips, or my flat bottom, my long hair. Grayson liked me for me, purely for me, as it seemed that way. I thought, but then we talked. He told me how his day was going. He told me he did have anxiety and depression. I was like, I'm sorry, sweetie. But he was cute. Come on, guys, he's gorgeous. Oh, God, by the way, guys, like I'm saying, this is 5 years back. This is pre-COVID. We never wear masks on. Like, he was so cute. Anyway, I was at the mall one day by myself, and I seen my old high school bully, who I was not going to about to pick on me now, because I'm going to kick her butt now anyway. And I went over and told Grayson, go to that. She tormented me, and her brother was not nice guy. Then Grayson was like, take it. Yeah, do not recommend, guys, do not do this. Take a food tray and smash it over her head. And I was like, what, Grayson? He was like, bring a food tray over her head. And I was like, he tried to hand me a food tray. I was like, Grayson, what? As Grayson's handing me a food tray. I'm like, dude, no. He was like, I'm only joking. I'm like, yeah, Grayson, I'm assuming you're joking. You're handing me a food tray, a wax head. But anyway, guys, he would hug me, tell me I was beautiful. And guys, back then, you guys know, I used to have a Snapchat, which I don't know how to use it, deleted it out. And I had Instagram back then. And I was actually praying that I didn't have Grayson's number, because I changed numbers with Grayson. And I was going to tell you when I was still dating my ex at the time. But guys, I'd say it was a break. I didn't really hear from my ex anymore for a while, so I was like, oh, guys, before I even get into the rest of the video, this is not a PG-13. This is a rated R, like adult video. Sorry, guys. Anyway, guys, Grayson and I exchanged numbers where things look like, okay, guys, let me tell you something. If things would have picked up with Grayson, I would have broken up with my ex. My ex was violent. My ex was abusive. Like I said, he was a piece of garbage. So I was willing to leave him for Grayson because at that time, guys, Grayson's all I wanted. Grayson's all I cared about. He's all I wanted. I literally prayed for him at night. Like, that's all I wanted was Grayson. Well, one day, guys, I go to get up and, doing about my day, and I look down and I get a notification from Instagram. You have a DM. And I'm like, okay, from who? Look, and insert Grayson's real name comes up and says, hi, beautiful. I was so happy. I didn't see you today. Were you not working at the mall? And I was like, oh, no, I was helping my dad out. Now, guys, this is before my dad got sick. Grayson predates this YouTube channel, and does Grayson predate the other channel? He might. Grayson may even predate the other channel. I'm not even sure because I just have another YouTube channel. Anyway, guys, so me and Grayson got talking. I said we texted back and forth, and really nothing came of it, but he DM'd me one day, and asked when things were going to take off. Now, guys, let me clarify. I was broken up with my ex for about a year. By the time me and Grayson looked like we were going to get serious, I was broken up with my ex. I only wanted Grayson. Let me clarify. Though I had a boyfriend, I did also want Grayson, but my boyfriend was abusive. So when my boyfriend broke up with me, I was like, good, well, now I can go for Grayson without feeling guilty. See, and then I thought when Justin and I broke up, I thought, good, I can go for Carl now, and I won't be guilty. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, guys, and so he went for me, and I was happy. He told me I was the most beautiful girl in the world, and he said to me that he didn't care how I was built, because, guys, this is getting a little personal, but I did tell Grayson that, guys, honestly, I have body image issues. It's something I never talked about on this channel before, but I told Grayson, and he said that he thought it was beautiful, like he always said, and he said that if anything, it humanized me, which is really sweet. And I told Grayson a lot of very personal things that I don't tell a lot of people. Like, guys, this is some very personal stuff. This is why I said this video is not for children. A guy tried to attack me a while ago. A couple years back. Before I met Grayson, and he was the first person I told. He actually tried to convince me to go to the police. And I was so afraid of my attacker because he threatened to kill my father. Like I said, guys, let me explain this, guys. I got him off of me. That guy came at me with a knife. He wasn't sexual, he was trying to attack me other ways. Like, he was just trying to be a freak with a knife. I never told you guys this because I never wanted you guys to get upset. I made other videos on people tried to, like, attack me with knives and stuff, but this isn't what that mood is not what this channel is about. Anyway, guys, Grayson's DM started to get sexual. Oh, guys, he was hot. By the way, we realized we had a lot of guys. This might go over 10 minutes, and I have a lot of taste built up. Anyway, guys, Grayson and I had our same taste in men. You think, wait, what? What? Guys, Grayson's bisexual, so we have a lot of the same taste in men. And we were talking. He told me he's a big fan of The Walking Dead, and I was like, yeah, well, I don't think I did see. I did see a few episodes. And I wasn't the greatest fan yet, but I actually enjoy it now. But then I was like, yeah, and we got talking, and I said to him, do you think the kid with the cowboy hat is... I don't want to say, we send that text, because I don't want the actor coming after me. Anyway, Jalen Briggs coming after me. Anyway, he said, yeah, I thought that too at first, but he's really cute. And I was like, yeah, if you guys know anything about me, I have the biggest crush on Chandler Riggs, like I could just get him. But anyway, that's what this video is about. He was a little too young for me. And I was still ashamed about having like, romantical feelings towards this young man at the time. And Grayson said, well, I think it's cool. Don't worry about it. And I go, he was like, I kind of think he's cute too. I think in a couple years, I'll have the hots for him too. We can X, Y, and Z and think about Chandler. I was like, what? Why? That's when it started to turn dark. He told me he had a crush on Norman Reyes, and he got his haircut to look like him. Because that was hot to me. I was like, yeah, like that was hot. But I'm excited to tell this story because Grayson was very sexy. Oh gosh, guys, if you're my young viewers, please do not watch this video. I'm an adult, 30-year-old woman. We were flabbergasted 5 years later. Anyway, guys, anyway, things with Grayson started turning very dark when he started to ask me he sent me a picture, saying, send you pictures, a picture of his chest and his tummy, and I was like, oh, I was like, fine, that's really cute. And then he started asking me to send pictures, which, guys, I do not do. I would not do it if Carl himself would ask me. I've been told Carl that recently. Actually, by the way, Carl's back in the picture. I was like, no, not going to do that. Then, guys, I seriously kid you not, Grayson sent me something I can't say on here. His member, like, out and about. And I was like, what? Looking like, what the heck did I just get? I have gotten pretty inappropriate videos like that for sure. He's like, can you send me a picture? If you don't want to be rude, but can you send me a picture of your tatas and your sunshine? Which are words that I'm pretty sure going to say on YouTube because I don't want to say inappropriate words to get demonetized if this video is viral. And I was like, no, I'm not sending you that. And he was like, why not? I was somewhat woman. I wasn't going to say, guys, my father raised himself a lady. I'm not sending Grayson nothing like that. Like, And I said to him, well, guys, at this point, he'd already asked me to go steady with him. Different. He had to go steady. They said he would only go steady with me if I would send him those kind of pictures. I was like, nah, forget it then, Grayson, forget it. Like, really, guys, I cared for him so much. I would not send him that, though, guys. I'm a lady, okay? My dad raised himself a lady up there. My dad went up there because daddy's in bed. So, not, no, daddy's in bed. Anyway, guys, my dad raised himself a real lady, and ladies don't send him pictures. And I told my friends that Grayson was doing this because he wasn't worried about me and my friend going to the bagel and he was going to drive me. Like, he was really sweet. But in the end, he ruined it for himself. And again, guess what, guys? I come on Grayson's people we follow in common. I realize we follow 2 people in common. One being Chandler Riggs, which is like, okay, he's hot, sexy, okay, fine. The other, my cousin. And I'm like, what the heck, Brendan? Not my cousin's real name. Why are you how do you know Grayson? I don't know. Also, guys, I don't know Grayson's last name. He said, that's my best friend since elementary school. And I was like, Grayson, the redheaded, curly-haired guy is your friend. He was like, yeah. I said, well, you need to know flat out, Grayson's disrespectful. He went, oh, really? I told him, like, my cousin, so his Snapchats what Grayson sent me. And he was like, oh, I'm going to have a talk with him. I said, look, I'm going to be Grayson's girlfriend. I said to him, I'm Grayson's girlfriend. He was like, yeah, I heard he met a Chandler Riggs lover. But I didn't think it was you. Guys, so I'm getting way too hyper for this video. It was like 4:30 in the morning. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 to 4. So, anyway, guys, when I confronted Grayson about how do you know my cousin? I wouldn't send him top pictures. This is like 3 weeks in. So Grayson never spoke to me again. And he kept coming up as a person I may know page. But I got rid of all those accounts I knew Grayson on because my ex was harassing me with women and stuff like that. So I had to block everybody. I had to get off that page. So I don't know if Grayson is out there watching this. But if you are, you do not want dirty pictures, I'm willing to give you a second chance. Thanks to Carl with his flexing with his shirt off in front of me. Guys, sexual stories all the time. Anyway, guys, this video is much, much too long. This kind of content or my normal content. Remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. Hit that big red subscribe button. Be notified over and hit that bell. Be notified every time I upload. Remember, guys, I'm not normally this hyper. First video ever seen of me, but when I talk about boys, I go a little hyper. Next video. Love you all. Bye, guys.